there! So I thought I would do a brief video to review the new process of creating an activity on the Homeschool Hub website. So this is a registration form. It's pretty self-explanatory. The link is not publicized on the website because I don't have the tools in place to prevent the bots from spamming me on this current form. But if you know somebody that would like to add an activity, you're more than welcome to send them this link. This is something you just need to do once. So once it says it's been successful, then you've created your username and password. Moving forward, you'll log into the site. So you see this icon on the right side. You're going to select login to log into the site. So just need to do this once. Okay, so right now I'm just going to use my husband as an example to create a new username. Okay, first name, last name, pretty self-explanatory. The username, I recommend something that you can remember, but I always just say first character of your first name followed by your last name. The password, you just need to type it in twice, so make sure these two match. And the requirement is right here. It requires a minimum of 8 and a mix of upper, lowercase characters and at least one number. Okay, so once you select register, this should give you the confirmation and it brings you to a new URL to create your activity. Okay, so this on the left side here is essentially your menu. The My Listings just brings you right to this page here. So it's going to show you your activities once you have them listed. Okay, so it doesn't mean it has to be published. It can still be in draft form, but this will list everything once you've submitted it. Okay, so the user settings allows you to edit your user form that you just created. So here I didn't spell the last name properly, so you can edit the last name, you can change your password, just make sure you resubmit so it updates. Okay, so when you create a new activity, now keep in mind this, I've been working on this for a while, so there's a couple things that need to be edited. So where it says add new event, I'll change that to add new activities just to keep it consistent. Okay, so this is pretty similar to the form, the external form that you used to submit to me, but this will just allow you to change it. So event title, what's the name of your activity? What's the description? If you have multiple parents asking you for additional information, then you may want to come back in here and add that information to the description. So you can always change this. Okay, you've got your date and time. So this start and end is just when is your first class. And then if it's every Wednesday, you select multiple events and select every Wednesday. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I just want to focus on the main points because I know that you've been completing this in the past. So your image needs to be a JPEG file, and please resize it to 600 by 400 pixels. You can do this in Paint, you can do this in Canva. I will do a video on this in the future as well. Event categories and tags are a way people can filter on the calendar. Now that we have multiple events, you're really going to want to focus on these because if people are looking specifically for teen classes and that's what you offer, make sure that you cover this in the categories and tags. If it's a drop-off class, okay, things of that nature. You're going to add your venue and organizer, your URL if you have one to get more information, and these additional fields are not required. I do ask that you select the Queensland city because that is a big filter. If someone's only looking in Brisbane, if they're only looking on the Sunshine Coast, they don't need to see what's going on in the Gold Coast, okay? Okay, so then you're going to submit your event. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in as a user so you can see what this looks like. Okay, so I've got a test educator set up. This is what you do in the future. So moving forward, once you've submitted your activity, you're just going to log in. So you can see here that I've got a class, somersaults and twirls. I'm the organizer, the venue. If something is changed, you need to go in there and edit this here. So right now, I'm editing the January 16th class. Okay, so I can select edit. Let's see, I'm going to change it to be, let's say it's 7 to 10 and I made a mistake. Okay, 7 to 10, update the event, and you're all set. So view your submitted events, goes back to that home class. Thank you.